Nagbigay ng pananaw ang magkabilang panig kaugnay sa pagbabalik ni Chief Justice Lourdes Sereno sa Korte Suprema. Sa panayam ng programang The Source, sinabi ni House Justice Committee Chair Reynaldo Umali na dapat raw munang maghain ng resolusyon ng Korte Suprema para makabalik si Sereno. Bagay na di sinang-ayunan ng tagapagsalita ni Sereno na si Attorney Carlo Cruz.
I think there was already a resolution 13-0 for her to go on an indefinite leave. And that was not just issued to explain the side of the Supreme Court. Okay. The resolution was there in the very beginning. The spokesperson made a misleading statement, and the Supreme Court merely clarified that, but the resolution was already there.
What I consider would be unprecedented would be for a person to first ask for permission to go on indefinite leave and then request permission again to return. It is a matter of personal choice.
She did not ask permission to go on indefinite leave, right?
No.
She
just had a basic understanding with her brethren, with her colleagues, and heeded the suggestion, which was well-intended.
Okay.
They meant well.
Ayon pa kay Cruz, dadalo raw si Sereno sa special en banc session. Pero mag-i-inhibit sa usapin ng co-warrant petition laban sa kanya. Pero para kay Congressman Umali, magiging awkward lamang raw ito para sa punong mahistrado.
As Chief Justice, if there would be a special session en banc, then it's her duty to be there. You know, in any special session, or in any session for that matter, there would usually be several items in the agenda. Unless they focus only on the quo warrantum petition, well, she would be entitled to still preside, although she has made this clear, she would recuse herself consistent with the rules of the Supreme Court.
How do you...
Let us say there are 50 items in the agenda. Are you telling me for every matter that there is a recusal, the one who inhibits himself would have to step out?
I think it's awkward, especially in the light of a 13-0 resolution I'd like to use the word forcing her to go on an indefinite leave. No? I don't think it would be a good idea for you to show up there and then your case is being discussed and you're there just like what happened in the impeachment trials when they did not participate, and yet, you know, there is one monitor there doing all the monitoring.
Nanawagan naman si Umali na respetuhin ang anumang maging desisyon ng Korte Suprema.
To my mind, the rule of law calls for the Supreme Court to interpret what the law and the rule should be. And if they say so, then we have to respect the rule of law. And so we in Congress, while we have that power to impeach, we are not removing that power as well to the Supreme Court to act on and take jurisdiction on co-warrant occasion.
Attorney, samantala may pakiusap naman ang kampo ni Sereno sa ilang mga mahistrado.
Well, we remain hopeful that it would not. No? We do not join the basic chorus of condemnation of some of the magistrates of the court. We would rather focus our attention in making a plea, an urgent one, to the 8th. No, for them to please properly, do the right thing. Now, we have always announced that we would follow the constitutional process. Okay. If there were a final decision ousting her via this mode, then we would have to respect it. But you know, Pinky, if we leave that office, it would be with our heads held high and with our hearts whole. Because even if we had lost, we would have actually won.
The plea was for the 8. In other words, obviously the 6 to you is a done deal.
Well, that is what they say. Okay.